paid off for him a few times already.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Pearson and Nene filling up the forward spots. All out there with Rasul Butler. And it's Koufos in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. And that one's good. Here's Wall. Nene outside. There's the pick. Outside Pierce. Shot off the pick. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Courtney Lee, not the tallest or the most athletic, but he's a good athlete, and he really competes at the defensive end of the floor. And I like him because he's versatile defensively. He can guard 1s and 2s and occasionally even some of the small forwards.
Allen for 3. Rebound by Nene. Wizards trail by 6. Here's the pass to Koufos. And he gets the bucket.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Clark, take a look at Courtney Lee at 6'5". Where would you rate him as a defender?
I think he's one of the better defenders in the league at the 2-guard position because he does have size and athleticism, and he's got pretty good understanding of how to position himself defensively, and that goes a long way towards being effective at that end of the floor.
Now here's Allen out to the right wing. Conley into the lane. Right side, Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Randolph. Rejected by Koufos. Wall against Conley. Wall dishes to Nene. That is good. Nene's got his first points of the night.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Now here's Conley. Feeds to Randolph. Allen kicks to Conley. Back to Allen. Top of the key, Conley. Unloads. Another miss by Conley.
It's just been one of those days for him. He has really struggled.
And Wall kicks to Butler. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Memphis leading. Conley up top. Covered by Wall. Conley, the pass to Allen. There's the dish to Lee. Allen kicks to Lee. Lee left side. Lays it up and in on a nice reverse. Lee's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, not just an everyday finish. He put a little pizzazz on that one, guys.
Conley against Wall. Kicks to Nene. Low block shot. And the jumper is on the mark. Nene's got his second basket of the game.
That's the kind of finish we've gotten used to seeing from him in the low post.
Outside Conley. Pass to Randolph. Back to Conley. Kicks it out to Allen. He tries for 3, and that one's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 5. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. For Washington, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And here's Wall, averaging 20 points per game. Butler dishes to Nene. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Nene's got 6.
Starting to get a little momentum here after that scoreless first quarter.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Lee outside. Right side, Conley. Again, Memphis.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
The Wizards have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Conley against Wall. And stolen by Prince. Oh, and here we go with Lee. Nobody back. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Grizzlies have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. First one falls for him. Washington making some changes. Gortat's checked in for Koufos. And Chris Humphrey subbed in for Nene. And both free throws good for Lee. Wall with it. Gortat with his screen on Conley. And Wall kicks to Gortat. Shot clock at 6. Banked in off the glass.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
Now here is Conley to the wing right side. Goes up the baseline, and that one's good. 8 points for Zach Randolph.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's
in for Butler. And it's Peyton Siva in for John Wall. Now let's check out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA. In fourth, the Wizards.
You know, I don't think all the time that defensive-minded teams get the credit they deserve. And sometimes I think that teams like this aren't as exciting to watch. But you know what? It's effective. Limiting your opponent's points goes a long way towards giving you the results you're looking for.
Now, here is Gortat. 11 points for him in that last game against Charlotte.
And he played great at the defensive end of the floor, too, Kevin. They had a couple of important block shots in that game, so good all-around effort.
Here's Conley after marching Gortat's bucket. Conley kicks to Randolph. That's in there. Conley with the assist. 10 points for Zach Randolph.
You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block.
Here's Siva. Gortat with his screen on Conley. Siva kicks to Gortat. Here's Humphries. And he's on the money with his first shot today.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas. A chance to see how the Grizzlies are doing in the NBA rankings right now. 7th in rebounding, 7th in assists. And they're in the top 10 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And the rebounding is really the key stat that I'm looking at right there with all those numbers you talked about, Clark. This is a team that really tries to be physical. And when they're able to secure boards, that does a lot of things for them. It helps their defense, keeping teams from getting second chance opportunities against them, and it fuels their fast break.
Now here is Conley. Passes it to Randolph. Out to Conley for 3. The shot is off. Now the Wizards take it the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
Well, I'll tell you what, they're glad these guys aren't in their conference because last season they didn't beat them once.
Here is Gortat. He has 6. Right block shot. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Really, they've backed off of working it inside. I mean, they haven't gotten it inside as much as they did earlier in the game, and I think they've got to get back to that.
Steve, you know, as he was talking about moments ago, Clark, it was just 2 games and they couldn't beat him, and you're right, this is one of the few teams they struggled against. But
with their first chance this season to turn the tables, I bet we're going to see some kind of game tonight. I think we'll see their best performance.
Marcin Gortat, the Polish hammer. Steve, we like him, I know, but the 57th pick back in 2005.
He's just a quality starting center in the NBA. 6'11", center, can score and defend. Really a good pickup for Washington.
Here's Siva. The Grizzlies making the shot. Out left to the wing. Porter kicks to Gortat. Porter against Lee. Poked loose.
And Gortat got his rebounding back up last season. A consistent double-double guy in the middle. And he turned 30 last season. Still very much in the prime of his career.
Now here's Lee. He had 13 points in the win against Boston.
He was a factor defensively as well. He blocked 2 shots. I thought he changed several other.
Now here's Pierce, following the miss by Zach Randolph. Here's Porter. And another miss by Washington.
And Gortat, a strong finisher inside, can shoot out to about 15 feet. He could do a lot worse at the center position. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Randolph's shot is good.
And he's shaken off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Wizards trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's Siva. Up top, Gortat. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porter passes to Gortat. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in. Gortat's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, he's
checked in for Humphries. Temple comes in for Pierce. And John Wall subbed in for Peyton Siva. Memphis leading by 5. Out to the right wing. Here's Stokes. That drops.
And yeah, they're moving the ball now. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assisted buckets.
Steve, nothing makes a coach smile as much as pure, selfless teamwork.
Now here's Wall. Stokes with the rebound. Now Udrih. To the paint. Here's Stokes, guarded by Nene, and the basket by Stokes. And now it's a 9-point Grizzly lead. Now here's Wall. He dishes it to Gortat. 6 to shoot. Nene kicks to Temple. And again, Washington with the triple.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Udrih dishes to Allen. Now the pass to Stokes. Some solid defense there by Nene. The feed to Porter. Nice ball movement by Washington. Wall, that's good.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Here's Udrih. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Stokes, guarded by Nene. Here's Adams. Shot denied. Here's the break. And here they go. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but threw the foul, and it'll go to the line.
Well, we have a moment now to check out the story on Marc Gasol. His last month of basketball has been fantastic. He's averaging 19 points per game, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. Tell you what, he's been scary good over that run of games, just taking his usual brand of stellar offense and even building on it.
And, Steve, you know that's not easy to do considering the high level he already plays at on an everyday basis. To move the needle another notch higher is special.
The first free throw is good, and Washington making a change here. And Porter drops them both. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Udrih, averaging 6 points per contest. He kicks it to Gasol. The turnaround, that's good. Gasol's got 10.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. That's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically lay-ins.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
Now here's Wall. 6 points for him. Allen with the rebound. 52 seconds left to play in the first half. And Udrich kicks to Allen. Gasol setting the pick for Allen. Adams right side. Back to Allen. Clock at 6. Now here's Adams. He's tightly guarded.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now here's Wall. 15 seconds left here in the second. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
And here is Adams, averaging 12 points a game. Here's the teardrop, and the shot is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 4. Here's Wall. Shot misses. And a tight game here as we end the first half. Grizzlies lead by 4. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, guys, I'm here with John Wall. And, John, tell us how you're feeling so far in this game in terms of getting into your own rhythm out there.
No, it was good. Just try to get my rhythm, just try to find my teammates, make the job easy for us, and let the game come to me.
John, thank you for your time. We always appreciate it. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the outstanding game from Zach Randolph.
How about his first half? Just easily surpassing his average point total.
On pace for a monster game. Too bad he can't score like this every night.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for Dave Yeager. Zebo and Marcus All are up front. Lee and Price are out in the wings. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. The Wizards shooting at 51%. Really solid. The Wizards have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
Well, this is a club that has hit about 80% of its free throws during the season. Very impressive number.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
And both free throws good for Temple. Memphis leading. Outside Conley. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Conley's got 6 points.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Now here's Pierce. Here's Nene, and the rejection by Randolph. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Pierce, the pass to Temple. Shot clock at 5. Nene kicks to Wall. A three-pointer, no good. Memphis leading by 4. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Prince outside. Dishes it to Lee. Can't get it to go. Now Washington takes it the other way. They host the Kings after this game, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
I know I'll be looking out for the final score in that Kings game. Should be a close one.
Now here's Wall. He's got 8.
Boy, you got to love the picture-perfect alley-oop.
A little surprised, though, Clark. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
You know what?
For 2.
Yeah, but it almost makes it a little more special, Kevin. Just grace over power is the way I see it.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Outside Conley. He feeds it to Randolph. Bank shot. No good.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Pierce dishes to Wall. Outside Pierce. To tie. Good. Pierce has got the game tied up here for the Wizards.
They have finally fought all the way back to even the score. We're back to square one. Whole new ball game.
And with a comeback like that, they've definitely got the upper hand going forward.
Now here is Conley. 6 points for him. Right side, Conley. And again, Memphis no good.
And the offense continues to struggle. Just 1 make in their 5 attempts.
Well, good teams tend to have a defined style of play. Steve, the Grizzlies had grit and grind, but it seems they're going away from it now.
Kind of a throwback style, Kevin, but it suited their personnel perfectly, particularly with Randolph and Gasol down low. The slower pace lent itself to better defense for them, and they really pounded you inside, that's for sure.
Randolph, a screen on Wall. Lee passes to Conley. Another miss by Conley.
And you know, the Grizzlies got swept in the Western Conference Finals back in 2013 because the Spurs just packed it in defensively. And I really think that was the impetus for the Grizzlies looking to try to play a more wide open style. You know, even though that season in 2013 was, as a whole, the best ever for the franchise, it did expose their weaknesses and gave them something to work on.
Pass to Lee. Shot to end this cold run, and Randolph with the lay-in. Randolph's got 14 points.
And last season, it took the Grizzlies some time to get going. The new head coach, the injury to Marc Gasol, but they added some shooting and athleticism on the wings and really rallied strongly towards the end of the year.
Now here's Wall. He's got 8. The kick out to Pierce. Nene dishes to Pierce. Wall wide open. It's good from long range. 11 points in the game.
Well, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
Conley kicks to Lee. Feeds to Gasol. Memphis moving that ball around. The dish to Lee. Pass to Prince. Expanding his range. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 4 assists in the game. Washington trailing. And here's Wall. 11 points in the game. There's a screen by Gortat. And Wall kicks to Pierce. And again, Washington with the triple.
How about that for a response?
And we'll say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Dave Yeager coaching his team during that break. He thinks there are opportunities for second-chance points out there and implored them to go hard to the offensive glass for the remainder of this game. He also communicated to his players that he wants to see them consistently feeding the ball into the low post to get their bigs some easy looks. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Wizards have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Let's see the stat sheet here on Michael Conley. Showing up amongst the best. They love what they've seen from him the last couple of weeks. He's averaging 15 points per game, 8 assists and 3 rebounds. And those are tremendous assist totals. You don't even need the numbers really to see just how confident he is with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, that's really accurate, Steve. I mean, he is loving playing the quarterback for them.
Now here's Randolph. 16 points for him. This one for 3. Conley's shot is off.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Left side, Wall. Left side, Wall. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The later we get in the season, the hotter these teams have gotten. Your shooting leader since the All-Star break in the NBA. Number 1, the Wizards.
Kevin, all shooters need to have good legs. Part 2 of the season has given these guys fresh legs.
That free throw, no good.
Take a look at what John Wall's done. He's got 11 points and 5 assists.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either, as good a foul shooter as he is.
Back to Conley. Left side, Randolph. Left side, Randolph. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the wing jumper offline. Washington's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. There's the screen. Wall up top, covered by Conley, stolen by Conley. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Randolph. That one rolling around and rims out. The Wizards have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Wall passes to Temple. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 6 assists now in the game. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
A great matchup. I mean, these two teams really match up well talent-wise. I'm enjoying this. Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Down low, it's deflected. Stolen by Randolph. Wall against Conley. To the wing on the left. Gasol setting the pick for Randolph. Little turnaround, and Gasol gets it to go. And now a 3-point Grizzly lead. Without question, Zach Randolph displaying his higher new group here. Stokes is checked in for Randolph. Allen comes in for Tayshaun Prince. Adams, he's checked in for Courtney Lee. And it's Udrich in for Mike Conley. Wall dishes to Porter. Back to Wall. There's the screen. Kicks it to Porter from deep. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 7th assist here tonight. Grizzlies have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Passes to Stokes. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And with a quick break in the action, let's take a look at some of the stats for John Wall. 6th in assists, 14th in field goal percentage, And he's been quite an offensive threat, averaging enough points to put him in the top 20 in scoring.
And, you know, looking again, Steve, at his place among